Hey my lovers, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. If you are new, don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button and join the Lovers Oasis. Those of you who don't know, my name is Kiersten and I also do go by Dollars as well. As you can see by today's title, it is Vlogmas Day 7 and we're doing a girls talk. This one for the girls. So basically within this girl talk, we just gonna be talking. I'm looking down at my phone trying to look at the notes and make sure I say everything, but basically we are going to talk about boys, girls, friendships, hygiene, self-care. We're just gonna give like the whole runaround. I'm probably only gonna talk about 1 to 6 topics. I haven't decided because me, like, I'm a girl's girl, so I love kind of talking about these things. So if I end up yapping a little longer, then that means one thing on the list is getting marked off because I didn't talk too much about number 1 or number 2. Okay, enough talking. We about to get started. Okay, y'all, so topic number 1 is gonna be off the bat, friendships. So me personally, I can't say that I do struggle with maintaining friendships with women, but I have so many male friends. But I think that's because like I am the only child and I grew up around all boys, so I just kind of kept that consistency of being around all boys. Now, when it comes down to being friends with females, I'm a little picky with my females because like I value in friendships loyalty, honesty, and just being genuine in yourself. And there's not a lot of females out here that's like that. And I also like be seeing a lot of these girls when they fall out with people, they want to post their draws, post all their business and all that stuff like that. I'm not that type of female. If we fall out, the whole world don't need to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, only time people will know, like, say for instance we hang out every day and all of a sudden like you see me, you see her type vibe, that's what we had, and all of a sudden that's not there anymore. People gonna pick it up. I don't have to say that we not cool no more, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause granted, just to say like what if we do end up getting back cool, or like we was probably mad about some little childish stuff. Now we done bashed each other on Instagram. Now we look like fucking Barney and friends and shit cause we sitting there doing dumb kitty shit like that. Like, you get what I'm saying? No. So if you that type of friend, I don't want you as my friend. Like, no, like I feel like when it comes down to friendship, even relationships, friendships, your personal life, all that shit should be private. Like, you don't gotta let the internet know. You don't owe nothing to nobody. Nothing to nobody. Like, when I say nothing, I mean nothing. You don't owe nobody a thing. You don't owe nobody no response. You don't owe nobody a callback. You don't owe nobody an explanation. Like, you can keep going on with your life. So if you that type of friend, you don't need a friend. If you have friends that envy you, no, you need to let them go. Because why are you competing? We're friends. We should be trying to elevate each other. Why are we competing? Like, why do you care about where I'm getting my money from or how we work the same job but I'm having way more emotion to you? Why does that matter? Don't forget we do live 2 different lifestyles. Why are you even looking that deep into my life? You know what I'm saying? That's why it goes back to like just genuineness. People who just want to be here, be around you, make you happy, all type of stuff like that. Like, also when it comes down to friendships, I feel like everybody is not your friend. You have a friend for everything. You can have a food friend, a close friend, go try new type of things friend. You can have a travel friend, an adventure friend. But don't label them as your close friend. Like, your travel friend don't need to know what your food friend doing. That's you don't mix. You don't do that. You don't be telling your other friend business. No, that's a big no too as well. Like, whatever your friend tell you, you need to keep that shit sacred and closed. Like, and I know for me, like, I like to play mind games with certain people to see if like I rock with you. Like, I tell you something just to see if you gonna go back and tell somebody else. And granted, what I told you was a lie. So now that you already told it, I lied. So I know, and on top of that, what I do is I just make up something. Like, for example, I could be like, this is a horrible example, but this is the first thing that came to my mind. I could tell my friend, like, girl, I ain't taking a shower in 3 days. Mind you, I'm lying though. And then she go run to my other friend or run somewhere to somebody and tell them. And then all of a sudden, word get back on the street. Mind you, I only said that to see like if she be telling my business or if she be back talking about me or anything such like that. So now that you already done told some false information, I know that's who's leaking my information. Especially like if you keep finding stuff out about you and you like, dang, who telling my business? Do that method right there. I promise you'll find out every single time. Make up a fake lie, only tell that one person, and then see if somebody else find out, or see if it get back around to you. That's, I'm telling you, like, that's, ugh, I don't know. But when it comes down to like my female friends, like I only have like 3, 4. And granted, we don't even talk every day. It's days where we do talk every day, but half the time we don't talk every day. And you don't need to talk to your friends every day. Now, you can't have those little personal friends that you do talk to every day that you're real comfortable with. But then that goes back to you. Everybody's not your friend. Your travel friend is not a close friend. Your food friend is not a close friend. And quite frankly, like, I don't even like using the friend word. Like, I take that friendship word like this. Like, I see my friends as kind of like family, because if we friends, we here for a lifetime, and friends, you go to family, and we locked in, you know what I'm saying? So all that friendship, like, people be so mad when I be like, oh, my associate, my acquaintance. It's okay to call somebody your associate or your acquaintance. Do not be mad. So the next topic is really about relationships, but I don't know if y'all can see that little flag. It say human, and it got the LGBTQIA colors and stuff on it. So we're gonna talk about boys and we're gonna talk about girls, but first we're gonna talk about girls. So those of you who don't know, I like girls. Yes, so I am a part of the community. So I've been liking girls since, I want to say like 5th grade, but I ain't have my first like situationship till like 7th grade. And don't get me started on that. But when it comes down to relationship with girls, like, you gotta understand, y'all are literally the same. All that attitude, mood swings, get in your way, you're gonna see that, like, regardless. And one thing that I do hate is, I hate girls that treat studs or even other girls like dudes. Like, oh, that blows me so much. Do not do that. You have to understand, she has a private area just like you. The same way you want to be catered to, she does too. She may dress like a boy, but she's not a boy. Or she may be dominant, but she's not a boy. She still want to feel those same affections that you do. Like, I really hate films. Like, I talked to this one girl, bro, like, I wouldn't say she was clingy, but I was just telling, like, first of all, we just had started talking and she was already on my body. And I'm like, shawty, I don't even know you like that. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even remember her name. Like, that's how, like, she was just throwing me off. And, like, she would, like, complain about something or just cry about something. I'm like, bro, chill. It's not that deep. And then she'll get to ranting. And I'll be like, bro, I'm not a boy. Like, if you want to be with a boy, if you want to treat me like a boy, go be with a boy. If you want me to, like, you know how boys act towards women when they in a relationship? If you want me to do that, go be with the boy. She swear that she was just a lesbian, all this stuff like that. But I'm like, honey, you can't be, because you acting like I'm a nigga and I'm not. Fuck is wrong with you? But yeah, when it comes down to, like, you know, being yourself, coming out, take your time. Don't try to follow trends, because everybody's family is different. Everybody's lifestyle is different. Don't try to follow no trends. It's on you. So regardless, if you in a relationship and y'all hiding each other, or you hiding it from the world, you hiding it from your parents, baby, that is okay. Take your time whenever you are comfortable. And don't be, like, stuck into the hype of, like, because you see all these influencers or you see other people at school or people picking on you. Like, man, fuck them. Just fuck them. You know what I'm saying? But back to relationships. So, yeah, I can't say, like, key things to, like, a key relationship, regardless male or female. I'm still gonna talk about the males, but I just feel like communication, patience. Y'all are gonna argue, but you have to know how to shut up and listen, and then you have to know when to talk. Don't try to take everything as an argument or a debate. It could just be casually a conversation. That's one thing I can say that I do hate about women. Like, they're debatable. Like, when I simply just be trying to have a conversation, or, like, if I tell you I don't like something Yes, I'm telling you so you won't do it again or so you won't fix it, but don't make it seem like I'm tripping, or don't try to invalidate my feelings, because my feelings are my feelings. Your feelings are your feelings. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, if I feel this way, then I feel this way. You can't, like, I'm sorry, this is how I feel. Like, either we're going to fix the problem, or I know that you're not the one for me, if that makes sense. Like, if I can't come to you and express how I feel and talk, and we try to figure out an outcome and a solution, you're not for me. Like, you're just not. When it comes down to patience, like, you have to understand we're both still learning, we're both still growing. This is our first time being together. This is our first time, for example, living together. This is our first time doing this adventure together. This is our first time encountering an argument. This is our first time encountering this situation. We have to learn from it. If you're not willing to adapt and learn and grow, then you don't need to be in a relationship. You need to work on yourself. And we're going to talk about that self-care and all that later too. But yes. Now, the men. Now, I love my partners and all, but I can't say they are some heathens. And when I say heathens, they crucial. They is crucial, baby. I thought women did men dirty. It's really balanced, if I'm gonna be real. But goodness gracious, like, when I tell you, one of my homeboys, he 21 years old and got over 100 bodies. Why? Just why? Like, what do you get out of that? And half of them, he done hit raw. He done lied to. Was like, oh, I only talk to you. And nah. He just be lying. Like, it's like, but that's why I love my homeboys bond, because like, they put you on game. Like, if you a female that can click with dudes, you gonna be up on game. So you gonna know, like, if you talk to a dude, like, oh, this what he doing, or like, oh, this what my homeboy be doing, like, you gonna know what's up, like, just because you hang with boys. And I can't say, like, I have just transitioned into like talking to dudes just because, like, I do want to get married, I do want to have kids, I do want to set foundation in my life for my kids. I do want my kids to have a two-parent home. I'm not saying you can't do that with women, but I didn't grow up with a father, so I do want my child to experience that. Everything that I did not have, I want my child to experience and to have. However my mom treated me, like, in a bad way, I want to treat my child the opposite. Now, the ways that my mom treated me in a good way, I want to exceed that. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it wouldn't work. I'm not saying that it can't work with a woman, but for me, I just know the things that I've been through, so I know the foundation that I want for my life and my family. And I want to be a stay-at-home mom. I want my hubby to go work and give me all the money. Yeah, so that's what I want. So when it comes down to like men, you have to be really careful. Like, they would try to manipulate you and make you think that you're tripping, but you're not. And stop trying to be hooked up between what's in them pants. No, there's plenty of that out here. You have to put yourself first in all times, all situations. You have to think about, dang, how would I feel if like this was done to me? You know what I'm saying? You have to think like that, because sometimes it's just not cool. Men are also dirty. Like, dirty. They will put they hot dog in you with no rubber, and then 2 days later put that same hot dog in your friend with no rubber, and then go put it in Isabel with no rubber. So girls, please be safe. Like, that is no joke. Like, I know some people that got herpes. I know somebody who done had a chlamydia about 3-4 times. I even know girls who done had pregnancy scars. I even know a lot of girls that has gotten pregnant. Me personally, I don't want to have kids until I am between 28 and 30. I really want to kind of have the same age gap as me and my mom. So me and my mom are exactly 30 years apart. So I was born October 24th, 2003. My mom was... Bruh. I just said that all wrong. I was born February 24th, 2003. And my mom was born October 24th, 1973. That, I don't know how I just messed that up. But we're exactly 30 years apart. So my mom had me when she was 29, but she was turning 30 that same exact year. So I either need to have my child before I turn 30 or like right after I turn 30, if that makes sense. Because basically there'll be one and then I'll be 31. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that little 30 age, yeah. But yeah, also like follow your gut, like follow that gut. Like if you feel like, oh yeah, he messed with another girl, he is. And ladies, 3-3 rule. You get 3 days to talk to me, and if you don't mention no date, bye. Now you got 3 weeks to start talking about a relationship or how you feel about me. After them 3 weeks, if you don't, goodbye. Or not even a relationship, like what you want, what you're looking for, all that stuff like that. Like 3 days we go on a date. After them 3 days we get to know each other. Now we got 3 weeks to get to know each other, see what we want, see if I like you, if you like me, whatever the case may be. See how we finna move forward. After 3 months, if he haven't talked about like getting in a relationship with you or something like that, let him go. A lot of women, they just like to have fun. It's not all about the fun. It's not. You can have fun anyway in life. Anywhere in life. And not everybody has your best intent. So like, for example, like a lot of individuals think having fun is drinking and smoking, but you drink and smoke around the wrong person and they're taking advantage of you. That goes back to friends, partners, family. It doesn't matter. I'm a person, like, I'm always aware of my surroundings. Like, a lot of people be like, are you okay? Like, they think I'm paranoid. Like, I'm looking. I'm not even necessarily just looking, but I am, like, when I walk into a building, I look at every exit. I know my escape route, especially if I can't bring, yeah, if I can't bring that in there, I'm looking at every exit. If you go out to eat with me, I don't want to sit with my back towards the exit, like, or the front door that we just came in. Like, I have to see the door. Like, my friends be like, you so manly when you do that. That's just real. Like, you never know. Like, I'm so afraid of, like, dying young. I do want to grow old. So, like, I watch everything. And sometimes when you think I'm not watching or listening because I'm in my phone like this, I'm listening. Or if I have my headphones in, sometimes there's nothing playing. I'm just ignoring you because I'm, you know, peeping. So yeah, but always be careful. Men are sneaky. Like, they will try to get you drunk just so they can get between your legs. That is rape. Or men will ask you multiple times after you said no. That is rape as well. Please know this. Like, I really want y'all to know this. That is rape as well. That is rape. Or making you feel bad, guilt tripping you, all that is rape. Even if you say no sober and yes drunk, that is still rape because you're intoxicated and you're not in your right mindset. And a lot of people don't understand that. Like, some people don't even remember like who they are or like what they done did the next day of a drunk night. Also, do not put your cup around nobody. Don't put it down. Men, women, friends, it doesn't matter. They will probably try to, I wouldn't say they will, but this world is crazy. I know we're supposed to be talking about men and relationships, but baby, the way my brain be, it be everywhere. But that's just more of it. Like, I feel like, yeah, we are young, but at the same time, it's like now or never, because tomorrow's not promised. So all that, I'm young, and I don't got life to live. Life to live is not being a hoe. Life to live is not fucking everybody. Life to live is not going out to the club every day. Start a business, invest in yourself. Find a boyfriend, find a man, a friend, settle down. A man of God at that, on top of that. Yes, amen. Cause what? Alright, that's all I really got on men because I really haven't had much experience with them. But I can say from my friends and from my male friends and like from my female friends, they are sickening. They will stress you out, try to manipulate you, try to make it seem like you're the problem. Baby, you're not the problem. You have to stay your ground when you talk to men. Once they know that they can't get through with the bullshit, think like I gotta put my pants on, or be like, oh yeah, it's strict around here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and don't be afraid to hit that block button. They play with you, block and don't unblock them. Block and don't unblock. Block and don't unblock. I'm telling you. Okay, y'all. So the next topic we're gonna talk about is hygiene. Me personally, I have a passion for doing for my community, so I do kind of want to have like these talks with younger individuals, especially like middle school, high school, elementary girls, because not a lot of parents do their part. And even not even on top of that, most of these young women don't even have moms, or their moms are drug addicts, crack addicts, or they don't have people to look up to as role models to know these things. So when I'm about to talk about this hygiene stuff, it's not really gonna be deep, but like it's a different mindset of like how I feel about it. So first I want to talk about like just taking care of yourself in general. I feel like as a woman, you should not want to walk around musty. Don't get me wrong, I don't, well, kind of biased, but like I don't smoke. Granted, I used to, but I don't anymore, because I just felt like that just wasn't ladylike. And I really don't like females who smoke, or like overly smoke, or like smoke like a nigga. Like, it's girls out here that think it is cute to outsmoke niggas. Are you cool? You good? Like what is cute about that? Like, or like it's okay to smoke, but like be clean with it. Like, okay, smoking one time a day, you know. Or I would say like eat an edible, but I don't know, because like I just feel like once you smoke or you eat an edible, you just start to look dumb. Like, you high, you just sitting there like, you look stupid, you look foolish. Then you walking around loud as fuck. Like, bruh, nobody want to smell that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm like, okay, if you're gonna smoke, make sure like you change your clothes, spray perfume, brush your teeth, all that stuff like that. Like, that's one big hygiene thing. I just feel like as a woman, you should want to smell good at all times. Like, you should want to catch somebody's attention no matter what you got on. You can have on a baggy fit, I'm finna go get my hair done fit, or a little run to the store fit, or you can actually have that shit on and you want somebody to, damn, who that? Who that? She smell good. Yes, you should want that all the time. You should always want to smell like a lady, always smell like a princess, no matter what. You should want vanilla vibes, little soft girl vibes, princess vibes, elegant luxury vibes. Like, you should always want to smell like her, regardless if it's the lotion you use, perfume, whatever. Like, I look over here, if I point my camera to this dresser, you like, ain't no way you got all that perfume. I got regular perfume, I got roll-on, I got samples, I got body splash, scented lotion. I really love smelling good. Like, I feel like for me, that's a turn on. Like, just like, damn, she smell good, or he smell good. Like, damn, come here. Like, it just smells so good. Like, and a lot of females don't do that. Some females just feel like, oh, deodorant is cool, natural body scent is cool. Like, yeah, it's cool, but like, you ain't get nobody, not necessarily saying you gotta get somebody attention, but like, damn, like, you should want to smell like a flower, fresh set of roses. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, next, find something that's good for you. Like, don't be using all these natural body stuff or all these products because you see Sarah use it, or you see Daisy use it, or it's going viral on Instagram or TikTok, Snapchat, whatever y'all use. Everything is not for you. Find something that works for you. I had a friend, she would take showers and still have like some musty smell. It could have been her clothes or whatever. I don't know if it was her clothes, the soap she was using, or what. But to find out, it was actually the soap that she was using. It just wasn't working. Like, her body scent and odor was just overpowering the soap. I don't know how, but it was. Like, she would take a shower and still be musty. Like, you walk in the room, like, she just walk in the room, close the door, come back in, you smell like, you like, damn, what the fuck? Somebody cutting onions in this bitch? Yes, literally. Like, you know, so find what's for you and not all these trends. Like, don't waste your money on all these things that's supposed to kill this, kill that, fake this, fake that, whatever the case may be. No, do your research on what you use. For me, I use native soap, and for deodorant I use men deodorant because I sweat like a nigga. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, right now, okay, my armpits not sweating, but they're a little wet, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just sitting here, the fan on and everything. So that's what I'm saying about, like, find something that works for you. Granted, I use Axe. It is a little strong, but my perfume overpowers it. But it makes sure I don't sweat. I can't use no women deodorant. Women deodorant, I'll be sweating that shit off and I'll be fucking musty. But that's what you gotta learn those things. But when it comes down to me wanting to do for my community, I just don't want little girls to go through that. I've seen so many little girls being bullied for being musty, for having their hair not done, and that's not even necessarily their fault because they don't know any better. They don't have anybody to look up to, or they don't have that mentor set in life. Find you a mentor. If you're a younger young lady watching this that's like 18 or lower, find that mentor. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to reach out. Don't be afraid. Like, if y'all need anything, y'all can always just hit my DM on Instagram, text me on my email or something. Like, y'all don't ever have to be afraid. Like, I'm really open, especially when it comes down to like that girl talk, you know what I'm saying? I would also say, like, lip gloss. You don't want to walk around with no crusty lips. It don't matter what kind of lip gloss you use, but keep them, well, especially in the winter time. I know me, like, I lick my bottom lip like a mug. Like, I probably got lip gloss on the bottom. I put a whole bunch of lip gloss on. But, like, wear some lip gloss. Like, me personally, like, I do want to get into a more feminine era. So, like, I told myself, like, I'll start getting my nails done more and my lashes. But sometimes I just feel like I don't need no lashes. Like, I'm just face just to see. But, you know, it's aesthetics things, to each his own. Me personally, I don't wear makeup. I've never worn makeup a day in my life. I just feel like my face just eats. You don't have to wear makeup to be pretty. When you showering, hit every spot in between your elbows, behind your neck, behind your ears, in your ears, underneath your arms, behind your knees, in between your toes, that butt crack, your knees, in the crevices of your private area. Now, don't wash the inside of your private area with that soap. Don't open them lips. No, don't. Don't open your lips and put that soap down there. Wash the surface areas and the sides, and make sure that you're using a soap that is, I don't know what's the word for it, but like, it's good for your pH. Like, it doesn't mess up your pH. It balances it, if that makes sense. That's why I'm saying don't be following all these trends of what Sarah using for her body hygiene, whatever the case may be. Brush, floss, use a tongue scraper when you do your teeth. Like, me personally, I've never had braces a day in my life, but you can't tell. Now, you can tell at the bottom, but that's if you look real close. But I always tell people I don't have perfect teeth, but they swear I do. Brush your teeth, scrape that tongue, use mouthwash, chew gum, whatever the case may be. Now, I can't say one thing that TikTok did hype up that I did try was the little Thorough Breath mouthwash. That junk fire. That junk is fire. Also, when it come down to hygiene, going back to the relationship stuff with the boys, please use a condom. Don't let these boys nut in you. Don't let them go in there raw, because just how he can have sex with Sarah today and have sex with you tomorrow, or even have sex with you the same day, that throws off your pH balance. That gives you UTIs, or if you're not using the bathroom after you pee, you get UTIs, STIs. You can get an STD, but I wouldn't necessarily say, like, you know, you would get STD. That's not the first thing that would come to mind, but like, you can get yeast infection, all that stuff like that, bacterial vaginosis, all these different things, and a lot of women don't know what these things are. Not necessarily saying that they're curable, but you don't want to keep getting all these curable things. Next thing you know, it's not going to be curable. Also, with hygiene, I feel like really hair is not hygiene, but like, you know, get your hair done, get your nails done, get your toes, you know. But that also comes down with the lifestyle that you live as well. So y'all, the next topic we're going to talk about is really just more like being yourself. I feel like you don't have to fit in. Like, when you be yourself, the people that's supposed to be around you will come. Especially if you have your faith in God and you pray and you be like, God, this is the type of people I want around me. This is the type of love I want to attract. This is this. Pray for things. God will never let you down. Also, when it comes down to, like, I'm kind of going back to the friendships, but in, like, relationships and stuff. But you want to be around people who believe and do the things that you do. I do and I don't believe in birds of a feather flock together, because for me, I'm not judgmental. If you do crack, that's you. But you know what I'm saying? But then it kind of give me like that, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with, like, if you don't got no money, that don't have nothing to do with me. Like, just because you don't got no money don't mean I don't got no money. Just because you fucking all these niggas don't mean I'm fucking all these niggas. Just because you kissing all these girls don't mean I'm doing that. So being yourself. Also, like, do things that you want to do because you like it, not because you see somebody else doing it. Like, for example, like, getting your nose pierced, that brings confidence. Like, getting your lashes, hair done, but do it because you want to do it, not because, oh, you see Sarah do it. That goes back to that envy and that friendship and stuff. That's not you. Okay, so my next topic is being comfortable with being uncomfortable. And when I say that, life changes rapidly. You have to be comfortable within yourself and know who you are deep down inside before following all these trends and trying to get into new things. And that goes into being comfortable with being uncomfortable. Your life is not going to stay the same. It's going to change. For example, if you want to do real estate, it may not come easy. You have to go through that uncomfortable stage in order to get to the comfortable stage. You want to be a content creator? You got to be comfortable with going outside holding that big ass tripod up in your fucking hand, or going in public with 30,000 people. You got that phone up recording, and they probably looking at you. What is she doing? Why is she doing this? And da 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 da. Like, I was at the what was that called? The car wash today. I had 2 big ass tripods with a phone and a camera sitting there recording me. Folks probably looking like, is she really cleaning herself, recording herself cleaning her car? Now, I can't say it was an old man who's out there trying to wash tire. He applauded me for it. But it's other people looking like, what is she doing? It doesn't matter. What they think does not matter. Being comfortable with being uncomfortable. You have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Like, you have to have that mindset of, like, we'll get over this, or this is not forever. It won't last. It'll change. You get what I'm saying? Like, for example, when I went to the Army for basic training, I literally never went through anything like that before. I'm the only child, so living with 40 different girls who, from different places around the world, different ethnicities, different backgrounds, different races. I've never been around that. It was different. They have different hygiene tips. Some of them hoes was dirty, but that's near here or there. But y'all get the point of what I'm trying to say. I had to adapt and adjust just for that moment in time period. Sometimes that's what you have to do. So another topic that I want to talk about is more like self-love. A lot of individuals don't understand that it's okay to be alone. I feel like you connect, you grow, and you learn yourself more when you're alone. You figure out what you don't like, what you do like, who you don't like, and who you do like. Also, building that relationship with God. You don't need nobody but you and God. So don't ever feel like because you and Renaya fell out, life is over. Or because you and Kelsey broke up, the world is about to end. Because it's not. It don't end until God says so. That man above controls everything. So once you have that connection with God, you learn him, he learns you, you learn yourself. Like, that's really all that really matters. Like, nothing else in the world matters. Whatever you want to do in life, and whatever you're able to do in life is because of God. Whatever you want to do in life, put that in the hands of God. Put that in the hands of the Lord. Learn how to pray. Self-love, self-care. It doesn't come easy. Like, sometimes a lot of women don't actually learn that self-love until they've been put through fucking trials and tribulations with a nigga. If that nigga put his hands on you, leave. That exact moment, that exact day. Don't put your hands on him first. Don't put your hands on him back. Men are always going to be stronger than women. So don't get your ass beat up. I have a homeboy. His cousin literally got stabbed to death by a nigga, by her boyfriend. Not even just a random nigga, by her boyfriend. There's nothing in the world that you could have done to make a nigga stab you to death. Holding yourself accountable, especially when it comes down to, like, say for instance you're trying to improve in the gym. Hold yourself accountable. Show up every day. You can't be mad at nobody but your own self. You can't be mad at Jimmy because he asked you to go to the bar because you could have said no. And you can't be mad at your trainer because you didn't show up. You know what I'm saying? Hold yourself accountable. If you know you want to diet, why you got a cupcake in your mouth? Put that shit down. Or if you know that you have to go to work in the morning at 7 o'clock, why are you out till 2 o'clock in the morning? Now you done lost your job. Now you can't pay your bills. You have to hold yourself accountable. Even when it comes down to you being in a relationship, friendship, you know certain things aren't right. Hold yourself accountable. Or if you do something and you fucked up, be like, yeah, you're right, I did do it, I do apologize. Make sure it's always sincere. Make sure that it's genuine. Me personally, I treat people how I want to be treated. So anything that I do, I ain't gonna say anything, but 95% of the time I don't make impulsive decisions. I think about my actions. Now I do be doing some impulsive stuff, but like I would be like, dang. For example, say somebody texts me and be like, hey, Kai brought $20. Granted, I might not even have $20, or like depending on what's going on that week. If I got it, I'll give it, because they might need that $20. They might be stuck in the road or something, or that might be their last meal. You never know what somebody's going through. So I would not tell them to get that $20, because granted, like, it's times where I've been down bad and I needed somebody to call on, and I don't be having a lot of people to call on. So just hold yourself accountable, being a true friend, be genuine to yourself. So y'all, that is my girls talk. I really hope y'all enjoy. I hope that y'all got some insightful things from this. I really hope y'all learned something. I really hope we connected. I really hope that this talk made y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit it. Hit it. Don't hit it. Mash that motherfucker. Mash that bitch. Yes, I really do hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, I really want to do like more girl talks, but like kind of focus on one topic, because trying to talk about some of them things for like 5 minutes, 2-3 minutes, so this video won't be excessively long, was extremely hard. But we got through it. And yeah, bye y'all. See y'all in the next Vlogmas video. Okay y'all, so the video is getting a little long because I do like to run my mouth, but the last topic is holding yourself up to a certain standard. And when I say holding yourself up to a certain standard, it's basically just like pushing yourself to be a better person every day, trying to be family generation curses, if that's what you want to call it, break generational curses. That goes back to like doing things you've never done, but like setting standards on your life, holding yourself accountable of the things that you do. That's just really being adults. Take accountability of what you do, of what you've done. You know, like do's and don'ts and stuff. Things that can send you to jail, lying, stealing in relationships. That's not going to get you anywhere. You can't be a person that's like, oh, I don't like liars, but you lie straight through your teeth. You good? Oh, okay. Being hypocritical, like all that stuff like that, like just holding yourself to a certain standard. Sometimes they don't have to be the same standard as everybody else. You can set the bar. For example, a basic standard could be an average African American girl getting a bachelor's degree. Set yourself to a different standard. Go get a master's. Go get a PhD. A regular standard could be a girl working a 9-to-5. Be your own boss. You don't have to work a 9-to-5. You can sit at home, and that's your 9-to-5. You can sit at home on a computer, behind a camera, on a video game. That can be your 9-to-5. That's why I say, like, set yourself to a different standard. Be different. Stop always trying to fit in. Do things for you. Be accountable. All these things will get you really far in life. Have patience. Learn patience. That goes back to being alone. That will teach you patience. So y'all, that is my girls talk. I really hope y'all enjoy. I hope that y'all got some insightful things from this. I really hope y'all learned something. I really hope we connected. I really hope that this talk made y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit it. Hit it. Don't hit it. Mash that motherfucker. Mash that bitch. Yes, I really do hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, I really want to do like more girl talks, but like kind of focus on one topic, because trying to talk about some of them things for like 5 minutes, 2-3 minutes, so this video won't be excessively long, was extremely hard. But we got through it. And yeah, bye y'all. See y'all in the next Vlogmas video.